Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show. This is Zelda Spirit Tracks review, episode 148, part 3. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2 yet, go back and watch them. I've almost finished reviewing the game, so let's pick up where I left off. The next thing I want to talk about in the game are the collectibles. Basically, throughout the game gives you several side quests to go on. One of the side quests is the stamp book quest, and basically every dungeon, every town or village you go to in the game, you will find a little pedestal where you can collect a stamp. There are about 20 stamps in the game, and when you collect a certain number of stamps, you can unlock special features. Example, alternative costumes for Link, new sword moves, the shield from Phantom Hourglass, that sort of thing. There's also a newer side quest which involves collecting bunny rabbits. If you manage to collect enough bunny rabbits, you can collect another heart container and also another new sword move. The bunny rabbits you will find whilst you're driving around on the train. Basically, if you find one, you slow your train down, you stop your train, and then you have to catch the bunny with a net, which can be quite tricky and frustrating at times. You also get rupees and special treasures for collecting these rabbits as well, so they are worth it. And your side quest in the game is the treasures themselves. The treasures themselves have basically two uses. The first use is basically if you collect enough treasures of a certain type, you can build new trains. You can also sell your treasures, but I wouldn't recommend this because some treasures are quite rare and getting them can be kind of difficult. There's also a letter system in the game. Throughout the game, if you go to the shop and buy some postcards, and if you put these postcards into the post box, sometimes you'll get a special prize like a really rare treasure or a load of rupees, that sort of thing, and that's pretty cool, I think. And you're really good for this game is definitely the map. The map is very useful for getting around the dungeons. And you're really good for this game are the spirit pipes. So I'm just going to show off a couple of songs that you can play. I'm not very good with these things, so you have to bear with me. There aren't that many songs in the game. You got the Song of Awakening, which lets you talk to sleeping statues. The Song of Healing. The Song of the Birds, which is a very useful song. It lets, if there's some chickens around you, you can call them towards you, so you can fly over to Summit, which is quite useful. Right, I'm back. There's a song called A Song of Light, which lets you light up statues in the game, which is to do with puzzles and that sort of stuff. It's used quite often. You've also got a Song of Discovery, which sort of works like a shovel. At certain points in the game, you'll sometimes get a letter from a certain person in the game, and he will say, play the Song of Discovery at this point in the game, and you will find some treasure. So it's pretty cool. And that's basically, all the good stuff I can think about this game, YouTube. So let's go to my complaints. Okay, now my complaints about Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I haven't got that many complaints with Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. It is a very good game, and it is a vast improvement on Phantom Hourglass. I only have 2 complaints with this game. One complaint is to do with the spirit pipes. Basically, when you're opening most of the dungeons in the game, you'll talk to a person and you will have to play your spirit pipes in time with their instrument, and this can be rather annoying. It can take you several attempts to get right, and it can be very, very confusing. Another bad thing about this game is that there's no compass in the dungeons, and that was one of my major complaints, because in the dungeons, finding treasures can be a bit difficult without a compass. You can talk to statues in the dungeons, but you have to pay them money, and money in this game is a lot more scarce than it was in Phantom Hourglass. But other than that, YouTube, it's a very good Zelda game. So I give this game a 4 out of 5. It's a very good game, it's a major improvement on Phantom Hourglass, and it's definitely worth buying and definitely worth playing if you like the Zelda series. My next review, YouTube, will be New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. But I haven't got time for that today, YouTube, so I'll see you next time. Bye!